It's a little ridiculous, right? He's like, I think I saw my friend getting killed. Not sure. Maybe not. Never mind.
Here comes our pay, boys! Then let's go!
Oi!
Take a potion if you want to cast more spells.
We've no magic left. Drink a potion.
Take a potion if you want to cast more spells.
Can you just hurry up and, like, stab him, Vasco? Thank you. Or shoot him. Shoot him's fine.
Take a potion if you want to cast more spells.
Hey, Smiley Million, thanks for the look. How's your nose feeling today? He says after acknowledging that she's lurking. I mean, they do that in a lot of stealth games where it's only the main the character you're controlling that has to worry about being stealth and all, which I get, because otherwise it could be brutal, especially with pathing. Like, because AI pathing's awful, right? In most games. So you'd feel really bad if you know, you got busted because your AI sucked. Just as bad as yesterday. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. But yeah, it kind of does make you laugh when they're like, they literally walk over them. You're like, come on, guys. Wait, here we go. Set up a camp in the region of San Mathias. Okay, well, this is really strange because where would we set up an? Oh, we're going to set up a camp there. Cool. Oh, is this the camp? This is the secret conversion camp that we're going to have to destroy later. Dang it, Panz. This is what I'm talking about. You know how I said I don't really want to start, like, discovering around stuff in case I find somewhere that we have to come later? Well, we're going to have to come here later and do it. Just stick to the quests, Panz. I just love to explore. Alright, where's the other campsite? It's down here somewhere, up there? It's up there. Look at that nightshade. We're setting up camp in here, are we? Oh, there it is. That's pretty swish. So as far as... Hey, we got good XP for that. As far as that quest goes... We've only got five zones left. This is probably the only zone we've completed. Oh, that's the notes. That's the only one we've completed. Oh, no, we got the other one. Okay. We're traveling somewhere. I think we're going to go speak to the Bridge Alliance. And I don't know how they are with the natives. So we're going to take Kurt. But while... Okay, we'll travel first. Yeah, just sit in the fire, it's all good, right? Now, while we're over there, we are going to be... probably speaking to some natives, so we'll want to have Siora with us as well. When we get up there, though, we'll want to have Kurt, I think. Can't help myself. Drink a potion. Big boy. What's your plan, buddy? I wonder if I can backstab one of these. Okay, let's let the armor go down.
Poison on my blade. Then let's go.
No. What are you attacking?
Then let's go. Bit of poison on my blade. Then let's go.
What are you doing? What did you shoot? Why? Yeah, they really wig out when you stun everything. But, like...
Bit of poison on my blade. Then let's go.
Alright, that's... That one. Oh, that's a big hit.
Take a potion if you want to cast more spells.
I'm good. Bit of poison on my blade. Proceeds to load gun and shoot bullets. I feel that if we do avoid the take a potion, if you want to cast more spells in any combat, we're just ruining the experience for ourselves. And, you know... Stick to the quests. Panz. Yes.
want to explore.
Halt! What's your destination, my lord?
Just into town. I am an emissary of the congregation and am here to discuss matters with your governor. Why the checkpoint?
We've got orders to verify all comings and goings. The roads are becoming dangerous. Do you have anything particular to report?
Nothing out of the ordinary.
Well then, good travels, my lord.
I don't know if I want Ciara with us for this. A little concerned. Ciara? Hopefully we can find the spot where we're going to put the camp, and then we'll swap her out for Kurt. I thought we would have come across like a natives town. Oh, here we go. Here's our camp. Wow. So how come these guys didn't get like blown up by the enemies or the giants? Like they've clearly been here long enough. Unless the giants did. Well, how old do we assume we are? Our dude's like 20? So if the giants like crushed everything 20 years ago and then these guys came here, could they have built all of this in 20 years? That seems like something that would take more than 20 years to build, right? Like, unless they'd started building long before that. And they just stayed out of it. Just seems unlikely. Countryside.
Halt! Your names, titles, and business at hand.
Sir de Sardet, emissary of the Congregation of Merchants on Tier Fredi. I have come to present my regards to your governor.
Your papers seem to be in order. Welcome to Hikmet, Your Excellency.
I mean, now granted, they had like most of the population of labourers and stuff doing things because they didn't have the vast array of like other jobs people were doing, right? Like that's what people did. They just built the cities when they got there. But like this place is huge. But if you had like an abundance of labourers, like how long would it take to build a palace?
Here's Governor Buren's palace. I believe he's a renowned scholar, but beware, he's also a politician, with words covered in honey but as dangerous as my weapons.
We rarely bow down on our ships. I hope I will not embarrass you.
No, because it's only native land. Story time.
Your Excellence, it is an honor to meet you. Allow me to present my sincerest regards in the name of the Congregation of Merchants.
And allow me to wish you and your cousin a warm welcome to the island, in the hopes that this visit will help prolong the profitable relations between our two nations.
Likewise. Nevertheless, another question brings me. The Malachor. The Prince d'Orsay hopes that these new shores will bring us new possibilities. Even a remedy.
It is an area that concerns us greatly, but be assured we are studying it acutely. Our doctors and alchemists are particularly interested in the flora of the Isle. It's extremely varied and different from our own. In fact, we have sent a group of explorers into a very promising sector. Alas, we've had no news from them for quite some time now. We are hoping that nothing has happened. We would have sent a patrol to investigate, but we cruelly lack the means to do so. The natives have proven aggressive, even hostile to our studies, and have attacked us regularly. We are obligated to maintain all of our able-bodied men here in order to protect the city. But we would be happy to share with you the results of our research if...
Your Excellency.
This insolent interruption is untimely and unwelcome.
I deeply regret, Excellency, but one of our frontier posts has just suffered a brutal attack.
Report then and be precise.
The natives attacked us by surprise. Our men were massacred. Our frontier post is lost.
One more act of barbarity. Dismissed, soldier. Where was I? Yes, we would be most pleased to share our discoveries with our allies if your cousin would send us a party to help us find our lost expedition. I could show you to which region they were sent.
I thank you for the information and will let him know.
If you are of a mind to accord me another request, I would be truly grateful.
I'm listening.
As you have not failed to observe, our troops, as well as our caravans, have been suffering incessant attacks. The merchants, including your own, are raided, often killed, and certain goods have become scarce. Captain Rainhild, who commands our outpost in the plains, has communicated his incapacity to protect them, considering that certain of your own fellow countrymen are involved.
You would like me to lend a hand? I will see what I can do, Your Excellency.
Would you like to speak with me about any other subjects?
Yes. We need to do this one.
I met Ulan, the Bone Blowers clan chief, from the village of Vignamri. He is an open-minded man who holds great expectations of exchanges with the colonies. He would like to meet you to discuss a treaty, even an alliance.
Ulan, you say? I have never heard mention of this name, but to finally have an ally among the natives could only be beneficial. That is excellent news. Still, I fear that I cannot leave the city. That would be taking too much of a risk.
I doubt that Ulan will come to Hikmet. He is looking for an alliance, but he is not desperate. Such a gesture would be considered a sign of weakness by his clan.
That is understandable, I suppose. Do they grasp the concept of emissaries? Do you think that solution might work?
I think that might be possible.
Good.
I'm sure he would understand that you could not come to see him in person for the same reason.
Excellent. Finally, some clear skies in our negotiations with the natives. My right-hand man will then go to this village to finalize an agreement with King Ulan.
Good.
I'll be there too, to make sure everything goes according to our plans. There is another matter concerning the same village that I would like to bring to your attention. A wandering merchant, a member of Ulan's clan, is being kept in your outpost. Can you authorize his entry into the city?
I see no harm in that. This merchant is certainly not a threat to us, and he might even prove useful if the negotiations with his clan
No,
should
don't
take
hold him as a
foul
hostage.
turn. Here, please be so kind as to give him this letter of passage. If he presents it to the guards, they will let him in and he'll be able to establish his stall in town.
I thank you. I hope to see you again. I have to go. Look forward to seeing you again.
Farewell, my lord.
See, these guys are okay. Now, at the start, they were the ones that had that huge creature in their ship. And Vasco called them like their bridge building scum or whatever. And so we thought maybe like they were the bad guys, but they seem fairly reasonable. They just sort of want a bit of peace and want to do their study and stuff. And where's the let's find this guy. Outside somewhere. I mean, there's points of interest in here. We should go. Oh, they're just stairs. All right. Don't be persuaded by the shinies, Panz. We've got plenty of shinies. There'll be more along the way. But it's shiny. So he's all the way up there. What's that one? Zoom in on it. That's going back to Constantine. Fair enough. Oh, that's at the start. No, there. We can have a little bit of a look around. What's that one? Information. Oh, that's the Darcy's client one, and Vasco's with us, so we definitely want to do that. Help Darcy find a bit of his heritage. Why have I got the Indiana Jones music going through my head?
If you come to do business, you should go upstairs. I am but a poor underling.
Okay. Okay. Sure. Hello, fur hat. Well, but you're wearing a leather hat.
Hello, sir. Is this the house of the man called Farad?
It is I. What can I do for you?
We're searching for Mr. Darcy. He was supposed to come here to do business.
Yes. Yes, he did come here, but I don't know where he is. To be honest, our exchange did not exactly go as planned. And if you are his associate, or a member of his family, know that you owe me a large sum of money.
How so?
Well, this Darcy fellow came here to take the shipment, and he was supposed to deliver me a promissory note.
Which never arrived, I imagine. How could you let him leave with your merchandise without payment?
Well, he's the son of a very well-known family. I did not deem it necessary to try and obtain more guarantees.
What if something happened to him?
Nothing happened. At least I don't think so. Why should that concern me? I'm not his brother. He owes me money, and I do not have the slightest idea of where he might be.
I suspect that you're not telling us everything.
Come on. If you have not come to repay his debt, leave me alone so I can work in peace.
Search his papers. Where is he? Where? Okay, we'll go downstairs and sneaky, sneaky. Lowly alchemy boy, turn a blind eye, please.
Greetings. If you have come to do business, head upstairs. if there's any business left to do.
Why'd you say that?
They haven't been paying me, and I've had to work with cheap ingredients for weeks.
Ah.
Have you heard of a man called Bastian Darcy?
It would be difficult not to. His name is the only thing my boss talks about. Apparently, he did not pay for one of our shipments and still
How are
left
his
with the
glasses
goods.
staying on his face?
And now my boss makes me work twice as much to compensate for his losses. With ingredients I wouldn't even feed to a pig.
And what did your boss do?
Well, he spent every waking hour cursing his name. That's how I learned about it.
Fair enough.
What do you do here exactly?
I create and prepare complex potions. Not simple health potions, but far more subtle things.
And if I'm not mistaken, things are not going the way you would want them to.
The boss has always been difficult, but ever since he got ripped off, it has been a living hell. I work using leftovers thrown away by all the other alchemists, while listening to him screaming at me and everyone else all day. This is no way to live.
Let's get him some charisma. Hit it.
How can a brilliant, conscientious alchemist keep working here? I am certain that any great laboratory in town would welcome you with open arms. So why continue protecting your
Is he
employer?
gonna fall for it?
This position may not be the most rewarding these days, but it wasn't always like this.
We'll leave you to your work.
How kind of you.
Yeah. Any future playthroughs will involve just dumping points in charisma. Letter from one of Master Furhat's acquaintances. My friend, I am deeply saddened to hear about the difficulties you are facing as a consequence of your dealings with Bastian Darcy. I was told this boy was inconsequential, but I did not think him dishonest. Alas, as you know, if I were to wait for his family to repay you, the wait could prove very long. Correspondence with the continent is quite slow, but there are other solutions. Debt collectors could prove useful. I hope you'll manage to find a solution to this problem. Now, the only time I reload is if death is imminent, because I'm too impatient to wait for forced load.